This is a WNBD NBC 33 News Brief.
Good morning, I'm Lakia Scott with your NBC 33 News Brief. Well, the Greenville Police Department saying is cracking down on drug trafficking, making things harder for those who try to bring drugs onto the city streets. The Narcotics Division confiscating 2 pounds of marijuana in its most recent drug bust. The drugs total about $2,000 in street value. $300 was also taken from the suspect, now in custody. Police say during a traffic stop Wednesday, they discovered the illegal drugs inside the vehicle. According to authorities, Edwin Cooper, the driver, ran a stop sign leading to a search of his vehicle. Cooper also admitting the drugs were his.
There has been a big decrease in drug crimes in the area and homicides based on drug crimes. So, I think we're being very effective in it. We're going to continue to do what we do. So the drug crimes and homicides, burglary, robberies, all of this stuff can decrease in this area.
Police say they discovered Edwin Cooper was a fugitive out of Texas, wanted for a probation violation. He was convicted of attempted murder. He had served 17 years on a 20-year charge. Cooper is being held in the Washington County Correctional Facility on a $25,000 bond. He was arrested for possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, and according to police, will be extradited to Texas after a trial date has been set. Meanwhile, a Greenwood man is sentenced to 7 consecutive life sentences without parole. According to authorities, Courtney Logan was sentenced Wednesday for kidnapping, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and aiding in the escape of a prisoner, Joseph Jackson. In 2009, Logan entered the eye station in Greenwood, where Jackson was visiting for an eye appointment. Using a pistol, Logan held 2 employees and 3 Department of Correction officers hostage before escaping to Tennessee with Jackson. Logan, who was tried as a habitual offender, is currently serving time in Tennessee. He will be transferred to the Mississippi Department of Corrections for his role in the incident after his sentence is served. Well, now in other news, the Cleveland Police Department will be part of an on-site assessment by the Mississippi Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission. Assessors should conduct an on-site assessment beginning Thursday to ensure compliance with the Mississippi State Standards and the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agency Standards. Law enforcement agencies seeking to be accredited by both are required to comply with 123 professional standards in order to achieve state accreditation and recognition status. Once the assessors complete their review, a report will be issued to the State Commission, who will then decide whether or not to award the status.
This has been a WNBD NBC 33 News Brief.